What's going on, YouTube? All I can say is Ash, get it. All right, we got this fantasy underdog draft. Underdog just dropped the puppy 2, I believe. So I am fucking excited for this, guys. Let's go to it. Oh, and before I forget, bump my new single "So Long." You can find it on all platforms or on YouTube. If you go to releases, you go to my profile, go to releases. It's right there. So long. So definitely do that. We're gonna jump in right now. We're gonna get to it right now, guys. I'm fucking excited, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to my channel. Do that right now. It's right there. So long. Yes, sir. We in this. Yes, sir. We in this. I'm gonna jump right into it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. 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 Waiting for 10 people. Yeah. All right. All right. These should fill up quickly now. These should fill up real quickly. Now, not sponsored to you, but I'm kind of gonna put it on. It's called High Brew Coffee. 10 calories. All the coffee flavor. High brew coffee was discovered on a 6-month journey across the high seas. That's all I need to read. I'm in. I'm fucking in. And yeah, it's 5:45 p.m. But you know what? The sun's still up, so these coffees are still going down. That's all I can say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We really jumping in this. And I'm at pick number 3. Here we go. I'm probably going Cooper Cup. Or should I go Tyreek? Cooper Cup or Tyreek? Obviously, I think I like Jamar Chase a little bit over these guys, but Cooper Cup. Can I do a coin flip? How can I flip a coin right now? This is a coin flip for these two guys. Tyreek Hill versus Cooper Cup. Let's go Cooper Cup. I'm really undecided on this still. Even though I just say Cooper Cup, I'm not saying it with my heart. Fuck. Alright, so exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. Tyreek Hill had 280. Tyreek Hill could have 300 this season. But at his best, Cooper Cup had 367. Let's go, Cooper Cup. I did what I said. I didn't feel it in my heart, so maybe I should draft my heart next time. I might do a second one of these today. So I think next time I'll draft with my heart. And my heart kind of told me, my brain told me Cooper Cup. My heart was kind of telling me Tyreek Hill. So let's see what works better, my heart or my brain. We're gonna have to see. I mean, Tyreek Hill went at 6, so that's a steal for that guy. And all I can say is I got to draft. I'm drafting instead of with my brain now. I'm not going to be a smart person. I'm going to go in with my heart and full-heartedly draft this draft. So anyone who I see who I'm like, and yo, this coffee got me jazzed. You know what I mean? I'm feeling pretty good right now. So anybody I see who I'm feeling strongly about, I'm going to draft them. Ash, get it. Let me see here. You know who my heart's telling me to draft? Chris Olave. You know who my heart's telling me to draft? Nick Chubb. You know who my heart's telling me to draft? Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Waddle. Really any of those guys. If I were drafting right now, my brain tells me Jonathan Taylor. My heart was telling me Amon-Ra St. Brown. So I would have gone Amon-Ra St. Brown just based off my heart. So we got one big decision with my brain. The rest is all heart driven. Let's do this. This is how you draft a team. All right. Come on now. Can I make 150? Can I make the 150? If I can, I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes all the way. It's not even close. Like, I want Mahomes, bruh. Want the Mahomes, bruh. 4 picks away, unlikely Mahomes, bruh, falls to me. But we'll see about that. Only the cards that are falling will tell. Give me Mahomes, bruh. And there is a guy with Travis Kelce, this guy coming up next. So if Mahomes doesn't get taken right now, it seems like this guy's going to take him. Chris Olave. So this guy's taking Mahomes. He takes Mahomes. My heart's telling me, go Josh Allen. Ooh, that's nasty. Josh Allen and Cooper Kupp. All right. Well, pretty nasty so far. Come on, my heart's telling me one guy. My heart's telling me one guy. And my heart gets him. Okay, so we got Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, and Cooper Kupp. Come on now. Stop playing with my team, baby. It was almost my heart and my brain telling me Derrick Henry. Josh Jacobs he was up there. Josh Jacobs was up there now. But I'll tell you, Derrick Henry, 3rd round, Derrick Henry, that's where I like it. That's just how I like it. Now, Nick Chubb, this team with Stephon Diggs, Nick Chubb, DK Metcalf already off the board. It's interesting to see where this guy's going to go. And Calvin Ridley. Gotta say, not bad. Gotta tell you right now, not bad. So this guy picks up Mark Andrews. Clearly, he's hoping that that Lamar Jackson falls back to him, but that looks unlikely. That he falls 5 more picks. So he's trying to get Mark Andrews, go 7 picks essentially, go back to him, get Lamar Jackson when Lamar Jackson's on the board right now. So Lamar Jackson is off the board. CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Lamar Jackson. This guy doubles up, goes Justin Fields as well. I don't love that. I feel like he could have got a running back, another talent, but Najee Harris was off the board. I got to tell you that. I'm already pretty much through this coffee right now, so I'm jazzed up. Mark Andrews' team, I like his team so far, but what is he going to do here? He's got to go wide receiver. He goes Justin Herbert. So we got quarterbacks falling early and often. That's all I can tell you. Let's see. This team right here. DeAndre Hopkins, I like that pick. So he's got some stud wide receivers. Like that pick. I'm going to try to go wide out if I can. I'm not trying to eye up the board too much until my pick. So I feel like I want a wide receiver. Cooper Kupp can't be my only cat. I got to get him at least 2 more top guys around him. And you know I want 3, but I'm going to go for at least 2 more top guys around him. Travis Etienne, Najee Harris. Najee Harris goes fucking like 10 spots before him. That is, Travis Etienne might have been my pick if he fell to me, just because of that. So let's see here. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Drake London. Wow, this is a challenge for me right now. I don't know where this guy's gonna go. I'm gonna go Mike Williams though. Now, I was close to Keenan Allen. I wasn't sure if I wanted Mike Williams or Keenan Allen. I was just hearing this thing about Mike Williams, and apparently, right now, by the way, there's only one player I want. There's one player I want, and he's still on the board. Let's go. One more player away, and I can get him. I can get him right now, baby. I can get him right now. I want him. I do want him. I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you right now. I will, and he's off the board. All right, so I wanted Terry McLaurin, but now do I take Michael Pittman or Christian Kirk? Let's see if the bye weeks are at all affected. They're not, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Christian Kirk. I like Jacksonville. I like their quarterback. I don't know about Michael Pittman and their quarterback. Although Michael Pittman is the true number 1 in that offense, I don't love the system. I don't. And we could, I mean, Anthony Richardson could be that dude and turn into that dude, but I wasn't planning on drafting Anthony Richardson, so I don't like that stack. Instead, I get Christian Kirk, a very productive player last season, and I got to hope that these guys stay healthy and can do their thing because I do have a squad so far. Now, like I said, I want 3 guys around Cooper Kupp. So Cooper Kupp's my base, but I want to act like Cooper Kupp's not even there. I want to act like Cooper Kupp's not there. So I have Mike Williams and Christian Kirk. Got to get another dude to fill that spot now. I love me some George Kittle, but he's not falling 15 picks. So I'm not even going to look at that. I like looking closer to when I pick because I have no clue where things are going right now. You really can't know. Miles Sanders, that's a good pick. Michael Pittman just got taken. That's amazing. That's some incredible value for the team that I like. This guy with Debo, DeAndre Hopkins, A.J. Brown, and Michael Pittman. And he's got Saquon Barkley. He's got to stop drafting wide receivers now. Hate to say it, but he's got to go somewhere else. So here we go. Tyler Lockett off the board. George Kittle finally falls. So I love me some George Kittle. T.J. Hockenson way off the board. Who do I go right now? I'm glad I'm not looking at the players. Because if I'm looking at the players, oh gosh, I don't know where I'm going. Christian Kirk, I definitely like Christian Kirk. The only thing about it, they have a new wide receiver in that offense. So his target share might go way down. That's what I'm worried about. But it could be the same old with him. He could do big things this next season. So Kyle Pitts, a guy that I like to draft for sure. I like his upside. I like him as a talent. Let's see what we're doing here. Jordan Addison off the board. That could be sneaky for that team because they might want to go with Minnesota's quarterback. Let's go to the other view. So I'll take Dallas Goedert. I will take Dallas Goedert. And now I'm hoping I can get Dalvin Cook on the way back. It's unlikely, but it's pretty much where I'd go. You know, there have been a lot of speculations about Dalvin Cook, like going to a new team, whatnot. I don't care where he plays. I think he's a top talent. So I just took a tight end, and I'm hoping this works out for me, and I'm able to pick up my running back too. Here we go. I'm one pick away. Egg White can't steal my draft pick. If Egg White steals my, and he doesn't, I get Dalvin Cook. I'm really liking this draft so far. Yeah, I'm liking this draft. All right, I got Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, Cooper Kupp, Mike Williams, Christian Kirk, Dallas Goedert. So you could say if there's one weak spot on my team, it is wide receiver. And I like my chances if my weak spot's wide receiver. And I still got all these picks. So I'm really liking this team. Because I'm going to get another wide receiver. I'll make sure of that. Make sure to get another wide receiver. And 15 picks. Running back room, I mean, you got to assume one person. I mean, I don't even want to think about injuries. So if I'm not thinking about injuries, this is good. Bye week might play into this, but pretty much my next player should be a wide receiver. Wide receiver, maybe running back. I like my tight end. I like him. I like that he has a good quarterback. That's what you look for, mainly a good quarterback. So I have a good quarterback myself. You have a good quarterback. You Cooper Kupp. You have Matthew Stafford. That's a great quarterback. Mike Williams, you have a good quarterback. You have Justin Herbert. Christian Kirk has a great quarterback. Trevor Lawrence. Look at that. They're all great quarterbacks as my wide receivers. So that's what I look for, probably over anything. When you look at their talent, their position on the team, like how many their target share essentially, then you look at their quarterback. And if one's better than the other and you're drafting, you go for that player. I'll be fluffed up if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Yeah, it's that song. So this guy goes for the Baltimore stack because he has Lamar Jackson. He goes J.K. Dobbins, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman. I like where this guy's going with it. Justin Fields is a little bit rich right there, I gotta say. But I guess he's saying Lamar Jackson, he's gonna throw a lot this season. That's what he's banking on. Let me see here. Let me see here. So I've been talking that big work. I'm telling y'all, I'm drafting a wide receiver next. Now we're gonna have to see who's on the board. I gotta tell you that right now. Who may I draft? Now, Alexander Madison might be sneaky for me. And he gets taken. That would have been probably too sneaky for me. Probably too sneaky for my liking. We're gonna have to see. I'm gonna switch into the other position in a second here. Elijah Moore off the board. So I'll gladly take Michael Thomas. That's all I can say. I'm in a position where I'm not sure which running back I would take, so Michael Thomas off the board. I might end up drafting 2 running backs in a row. Let me see what I do. And then I'll be done at running back at least for the next until like the last pick. Maybe my last pick will be a Kareem Hunt. We're gonna have to see. I want Alvin Kamara here. If Alvin Kamara is off the board, I'll take James Cook. But it's Alvin Kamara or James Cook. You could argue you should go for the stack, Matt, but my heart is telling me Alvin Kamara. So I'm going to listen to my heart. The brain's telling me James Cook, actually. So I will take James Cook or Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara goes. Now, I already have 3 running backs. It might make sense for me to invest in a Jameson Williams. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I know James Cook is on the board. I know he's on the board and I could draft him, but I'm going to go with Jameson Williams. That's what my heart was telling me. My heart doesn't want me to take James Cook. Guys, I don't know why. I could have had this stack with James Cook. I understand that. But sort of I'm thinking, I don't know why I didn't like him. And he's for sure not going to be on the board in 17 picks. I needed that 4th wide receiver. And even though he's going to be suspended for 6 games, I like his chances after that. He could win me a tournament where I already had Javonte Williams, taking James Cook, and I could have had Dalvin and James on the same team. He gets taken, but you know what? I like where I went. I honestly do, because I already have 3 running backs, Javonte Williams. If I took a 4th running back right there, I think it would have handcuffed me a little bit. So I'm glad I took a guy his upside is out of this world. Here's the thing, though. If DeAndre Hopkins goes to Detroit, it's looking slow for Jameson Williams. That's the only thing about it. And Detroit has a good quarterback, too. So I like Jameson Williams as long as DeAndre Hopkins doesn't go to Detroit. So I'm really liking this team. I'm really liking this team. Let's go into the other view. I could see myself going Leonard Fournette and Kareem Hunt in this draft, and like them being my last running backs. I could see that, but I should probably pick up another talented guy, gotta say. Another talented running back who's getting target share, who for sure is in a backfield where at least one more guy, and then I could go Leonard Fournette, Kareem Hunt. But I do feel like I need another wide receiver for sure. I'll say that right now. I need another wide receiver because Jameson Williams has that suspension. We got to make sure we're scoring early and often. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This guy jumped the gun on Daniel Jones. I don't see any correlation, but I guess it's his rushing upside he liked. He's saying Daniel Jones is going to be top rusher on that team over Saquon Barkley. This guy steals Kirk Cousins from the team who drafted Jordan Addison. Sure, that guy was planning on drafting Kirk Cousins if he fell. I certainly don't feel like I need a quarterback this early. I think I might take a late round guy for sure. So the pecking order for me goes as stated. It's a wide receiver, running back, tight end, quarterback. That's how it goes. So I know if I'm tied up between a wide receiver and a running back, I'm going to go with the wide out first. So it seems like Brian Robinson is going earlier than he was a little bit ago, at least a week ago. Antonio Gibson was going before Brian Robinson in like 3 drafts that I did. I didn't understand it. Now things are going back to as I see them. So Aaron Rodgers off the board. So I'm going to switch this. So I'm going to go Odell or Jakobi Meyers. I almost want to stay away from Odell. But I'll take Odell. And I have Odell Beckham Jr. now. So I do have a star-studded cast. I like that. I have Cooper Kupp, Mike Williams, Christian Kirk, Jameson Williams, Odell Beckham Jr. Star-studded cast, I gotta say. I think the one player that makes a lot of sense for me right now, even though I like Khalil Herbert, I think probably the player that makes the most sense is going Dalton Kincaid. I already have a great tight end in Dallas Goedert, but if I'm able to pick up Dalton Kincaid here, it makes my life a lot easier. I don't have to look at another tight end. I have someone who could pop off in the playoffs. Even though I think Dallas Goedert could do that, I think Dalton Kincaid would make the most sense for me. So if he falls one more pick, I know where I'm going. But I have ideas for both now. I do have ideas for both. Let's see. Does he make it to me? This would be great. This would be great right now. I'm really hoping this happens for me. So Dalton Kincaid does fall to me. I get Josh Allen matched up with Dalton Kincaid. 2 tight ends with different bye weeks. I like that. I think Dalton Kincaid can pop off in the last weeks. I think by week 10 he'll be acclimated into the offense, and Dalton Kincaid will be the number 1 tight end. So now my pecking order is running back, wide receiver, quarterback. I'm done at tight end. I feel like I wrapped up my picks. I think I got 2 really good players at tight end. The top rookie tight end in the draft. One of my top players out of that class. I think he's a really good prospect. Then you got Dallas Goedert, who's in that Philly offense, and he's proved himself to be a good player. On top of that, I got some top level wide receivers. Definitely some talented guys. I'd say these are some of the most talented guys you can get. And running backs, only problem is we got bye weeks. So let's say Derrick Henry's not playing. I have Dalvin Cook, Javonte Williams. That's not bad. I like that a lot. I do. The only thing about it is Javonte Williams may not play the first couple of weeks, and I want to secure that. And just get an extra rotation guy. Get an extra rotation guy. But I don't love any of these running backs now, so I really don't like these running backs. So I may go with I may get some more wide receivers. I'm not liking these running backs at all. I think a guy that I'll eye up is Devin Singletary. I'll eye up Devin Singletary. Maybe Tyler Algier. Tank Bigsby is a maybe. I definitely like Jaylen Warren. Let's see, right here. Why is Nico Collins so high on the board, man? He was going like round 17, 18 before. So It's clear people think that DeAndre Hopkins is going to Kansas City. It is clear. And even if he does go to Kansas City, I think Rashee Rice is still a good pick. So I think I'd still pick up Rashee Rice. I kind of don't want to touch Kendre Miller. So I'd be happy with Rashee Rice, but he's off the board. Jalen Hyatt or Alec Pierce. That's a tight one, but I'm going to go with Alec Pierce. Next guy up, I'd take DJ Chark. Or maybe I'll just go Jalen Hyatt. Let's go some DJ Chark action. I don't want to touch Kendre Miller. Like, I don't think he's going to get any carries outside of, like, I mean, I guess he could pop off, but Jamal Williams is still in that backfield. They're paying Jamal Williams. So I don't think that makes any sense for me. But I think in 17 picks, I don't think he's going to fall that far. But let's say in some crazy scenario he does, I'll take him then. But I really don't think he will. So Kendre Miller goes off the board right there. Tank Bigsby gets taken. I wanted to take Tank Bigsby. I think there's room for another running back in that offense. I think Kendre Miller might get some carries, but it might only be like 4 a game. 4 a game, and then if there's an injury, he might get some more carries. I think Tank Bigsby will get more carries. They don't split the backfield. It's going to be mainly majority um, ETN, but there's still going to be some goes for him. So I think it's 4 carries versus maybe 6 carries. Let's see who we go here, guys. Still about 10 picks away or so. Here we go. Actually, 8 picks away. Tyler Algier off the board. That's someone I wanted to draft. I think he's still going to get carries. I think he's going to split the backfield with Bijan getting probably 4 more carries a game, 5 more. And then we'll see. They're definitely going to want to keep Bijan healthy and get him acclimated to the offense, but it's Bijan Robinson. He's going to be able to play from the start. And it's weird. It says 17 picks away, but I know I'm not 17 away. Jayden Reed, that's a sneaky player. I like Jayden Reed. I like what this team did going Kirk Cousins, Jordan Love, and Matthew Stafford. I think it's a good quarterback room right there. I definitely like that. Here we go. You know I'm going to go with a running back if I see one I like. Raheem Mostert off the board. And Devin Singletary is right there, so I'm going to go with Devin Singletary. I would go with Kyler Murray, but I got to worry about running back first. It's the pecking order, guys. I'm going to go with running back first. And then if he makes it to me, in 4 picks, I'll go with a quarterback. If he's off the board, he's off the board, I'm going to go with Ezekiel Elliott. And I'm close to saying I want Bryce Young because I have DJ Chark. And I think Bryce Young's going to have a good season. And I could go Wan'Dale Robinson, but I'm going to go ahead and draft Ezekiel Elliott here. And I could have waited for Leonard Fournette or I could have taken Kareem Hunt later. But I think Ezekiel Elliott probably gives me the best chance. Here we go. Got to go quarterback, wide receiver. That's my pecking order. Quarterback, wide receiver, baby. I'll go with Kenny Pickett. I'll go with Bryce Young. Because I have DJ Chark, I will take Bryce Young over Kenny Pickett. But we're still 15 picks away, guys. Can't really read this board quite yet. Maybe 5 picks away I'm going to be able to. But, yeah, that's pretty much where I go with it. Sort of a team where I don't want to take Trey Lance. Kenny Pickett off the board. So my guy's still on the board, but I'm guessing not for long. Let's see here. Let's see who doesn't have a quarterback too. 1, 2. This guy went quarterback heavy. So that guy doesn't need a quarterback. This guy is Daniel Jones and Joe Burrow. And he jumped the gun for Daniel Jones, so it makes me think he doesn't want to go quarterback. This guy has 3 quarterbacks. How about this team? Jared Goff and Justin Herbert. He might go quarterback. Josh Downs, Anthony Richardson, and so this guy will probably take my quarterback on the way around. The T Delpha is who I could see taking a quarterback. So he's going to end up stealing Bryce Young for me. So I'm going to have to think about other options now. So other options. Let me look at other options right now. I could go with, if John Mechie falls to me, I could take John Mechie and hope to get CJ Stroud. Trey Lance, I don't want to take him. CJ Stroud off the board. But I think I might take Trey Lance. Extremely worried about week 13. If Trey Lance will still be in the mix by week 13. Will Trey Lance still be the starter? Will he play well enough to hold the starting position over Brock Purdy? That's going to be tough. So that's sort of why I don't want to go with him. So I don't really want to go with him. Honest to God, I don't want to do it. I think Egg White might take my pick. I would go John Mechie here, but I'm afraid Egg White is going to take Trey Lance. So Trey Lance off the board anyways. I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to go John Mechie. Actually, I'm going to go with Khalil Shakur. And Khalil Shakur gets faded, bro. He gets faded if DeAndre Hopkins is in that offense. But I'm going to take a chance. Jimmy Garoppolo or Mac Jones. I'm fine with either. I'll just. I can't go Jimmy Garoppolo, so it's Mac Jones, baby. Mac Jones in the house. You feel me? Go Greg Dortch here. I think that's a sneaky ass pick. Greg Dortch, I think he's going to do well. I just know what it's going to be. I know that my next pick is going to be quarterback. I don't have to worry about taking quarterback quite yet. I probably could have gotten Greg Dortch in the 18th, so maybe I just pull a quarterback right now. Maybe I even go with another tight end. I think probably the smarter move for me, besides Greg Dortch, even though I like Greg Dortch a lot and I think he could be something special, I think going Mike Gesicki, drafting Mike Gesicki, and then going Mac Jones, that would make sense for the combo. But I didn't do that, so I'm gonna just go Mac Jones now. I think that would have been really cool if I matched up Mike Gesicki and Mac Jones. Obviously, I have a connection myself with Mike Gesicki, so I like Mike Gesicki, and I think he's gonna have a better season than last. Maybe even reach that 130 mark like he did in 2021. Shit. So I like that a lot. Greg Dortch, he could be sneaky as well, so that's why I want Greg Dortch. But for sure, I mean, I passed up an opportunity that would have been really cool. Plus, I would have gotten a third tight end, and I didn't do that though. So let's move on, baby. Let's get Mac Jones in the house. I would draft Jimmy Garoppolo. The thing about Jimmy Garoppolo, he has the same bye week as Josh Allen, so I didn't like that. Mike Gesicki going late all of a sudden. He's going extra late now. I am kind of worried about the team that took Mike Gesicki, but it's fine. They went with Joshua Palmer instead of Mac Jones. No one should take Mac Jones. It should be left to me to take Mac Jones, but you never know. If he gets sniped, I'll go Desmond Ritter. So I want Desmond. I want Mac Jones or Desmond Ritter. You could argue you should just go with Desmond Ritter right now. Like he has more upside, but I like Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones could do well. But I have someone in the back of my mind, so that's a good sign. Wrap up Mac Jones over Desmond Ritter. It's a tough one, I gotta say, but I know Mac Jones will be the starter there, bar injury. He's going to be that starter, so that's why I'm gonna go with Mac Jones, baby. Yeah, baby, Mac Jones. To me, this is a great looking squad. I'm ecstatic about my squad. I'm projected probably the least points I've ever been projected before. So that is concerning a little bit. Little bit concerning for me. But it's not because I like my team so much. Guys, I like it. I like my team a lot. Cooper Kupp, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Mike Williams, Christian Kirk, Dallas Goedert, Dalvin Cook, Javonte Williams, Jamison Williams, Odell Beckham, Dalton Kincaid, Alec Pierce, TJ Chark, Devin Singletary, Ezekiel Elliott, Khalil Shakur, Greg Dortch, Mac Jones. Yo, I think this is a squad. I think I have a chance here. So, that's all I got to say. That was a great draft. I feel very good about this draft. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If I killed it. Oh, what's good? What's good? Someone's here to repair my